Okay, joined by Tommy Barrett. Tommy, strangest game, 2-0 down at half time, and you looked in trouble as such. You missed a penalty in the stroke at half time, and then you probably feel like you could have got a draw at least out of it.
I thought so, Mike. Yeah, I thought after they scored the two, that we got back into the game. But we thought we got back into the game with the penalty. Obviously, we missed it. And that can go two ways. That can, deflate you, but it didn't. I thought we were the better team in the second half. We had the most chances. Their keeper kept them in it actually, but after that save from Lee, they didn't create much. But we disappointed not the result.
When you look back at it, 2-0, you'll be disappointed with the manner of the goals that were conceded, particularly the second one, because nobody reacted. First it came off the crossbar, then it came off the post, and Power got in for it. And
then it was offside, Mike.
You thought it was offside?
Well, the boys came out. I thought the boys reacted well. They came out, they stepped up. The boys are convinced it was offside. Looked offside to me. He was standing on the line. There was no one near him. Now we'll have to look at it again, but it looked like the boys were doing their jobs and getting out and getting up. And they left him there on his own. We asked the linesman. He said someone kept him on the back post, but the boys were out. So look, he might have got it right, but let's see. But either way, we got to win the first in that. I was disappointed with the first goal. Actually, you showed Timmy onto his left foot. We were saying all day. You showed him onto his right, and it was a great strike. But not much that Jack could do about it.
And then the penalty came before half time, and Enda's been so reliable from the spot, and him and Mark Ludden are vying for always taking it. Stephen Christopher also put his hand up tonight. You could see the players having a quick conversation, but it's a good save.
Yeah, Enda was the penalty taker tonight. We had said at the start, if you didn't fancy it, it's Mark Ludden that's in next. Good save, yeah. He hit it well. There's not much more he could do. He hit it in the corner, probably a bit lower maybe, but it was a really good save. And look, he has the confidence to take it. He was unlucky. Good save.
Different game in the second half. They enjoyed probably a bit more possession at the start of the second half. Your changes worked. They had a good effect on the game.
Yeah, they did. And we've a good squad here, a good squad of lads. I probably made a mistake going 4-4-2. We watched them against Longford. I thought we could get at them down the channels in 4-4-2, but it didn't work out like that. That's why we changed it. Possibly could have changed it after half an hour, but we got to half time and the changes did work. The 4-3 worked.
You almost forced an equaliser. You look back to Mark Ludden's free kick at the end. Were you disappointed that nobody just put their neck in it because it was begging for a touch inside the 6-yard box?
Yeah, it was kind of nudged out. I thought, it was good defending actually, that part with them. I thought we were unlucky with Willie's delivery from the corner. It was a really good corner. We just needed a touch on that. It was just a bit unlucky. But ultimately, formation, shape, all that kind of stuff. That wasn't the cause of giving away those two goals. It was, and I said that to the lads inside. It was, it was just not getting to the pitch of the ball enough for the first goal, and then probably the second one. It's like we haven't conceded in a while, and then lads drop their heads for 10 minutes. It's like a bit shell shocked. You're going to concede goals. That's the nature of football, so you got to get on with it. And the boys showed good resilience in the second half and bounced back. So look, we'll move on. It's always going to be a difficult period for us. These games with Waterford and Cork coming up as well. So we have to get as much out of them as we can. And if it's not points, it's performances.
I've left it to one of the last questions on purpose, but Lee Devitt's footwork was incredible in the build-up to his chance, but you got to score them one-on-one with the keeper.
You do. You put your foot through it. He tried to, place it, but I thought it was a good save again. In fairness to him, a good save with his feet, because he struck it quite well. But yeah, you do. I think Lee knows he was disappointed he didn't score, but he's been unlucky and he's been very good tonight. He'll score goals yet, Lee.
Okay, so it's Cork next week, and it's probably the last fixture you want in terms of they've scored a lot of goals against you, and they got 6 tonight in their game against Athlone. But with Success's goal late on, does that give you something to go down there with a bit of confidence with?
Yeah, look, the last 3 times we played them, Mike, we got battered, but we played Galway on the Friday night. The fixtures weren't kind to us, so we have a bit more of a break this time. So we'd like to think we won't lose by as much, or we won't lose at all. So we'd certainly go down there trying to get a win. If we can't get a win, we try to get a point. But again, as we said, if we can't get either of them, it's about the performance and keeping the performances right. And that second half I'm happy with, because there's 8 or 8 games left now, and we're in a decent position.
I'll leave it with one question. I know you don't worry about anyone else, but Wexford's point tonight against Galway might look big come the morning papers tomorrow, but you're still ahead of them.
Yeah, Wexford are going to get promoted, aren't they? So we'll see how it goes.